Well, after all of this week's storms, the Austin Wildlife Rescue is dealing with damage and an influx of animals that need help.
Poor things. And KVUE's Malia Masamoto is live at the rescue's intake center out in East Austin, where staff are trying to make repairs now. Malia?
Yeah, Quita and Ashley, this is the entrance of their intake center that they haven't been able to get to until recently. They started cutting down and clearing away these tree branches. Let me show you what it looks like. This massive tree collapsed in front of the entrance here. It was blocking their entrance to get in here and smash this picnic table that you see here, but they're just grateful that it didn't hit the house. A picture of Wednesday's damaging storm at the Austin Wildlife Rescue.
We realized that crawling through here was probably not a good idea.
Something Jules Marin, the executive director, never expected to see.
The staff was actually FaceTiming me to show me what had happened, because I was thinking, what do you mean? You know, trees blew down and stuff. And so, then I saw firsthand and I was like, oh no.
That's where they would take in hurt or lost animals. But on Wednesday, staff had to improvise.
We literally had to crawl through the tree here that's laying down to get to the front door so that we could open, and we set up a tent in the parking lot until we could figure things out.
They also had to get creative when 170 animals came in, the most they've ever received in one day.
That's a record for us.
Usually they get just about 40 per day.
Oh, wow.
And just about every kind of wild animal passed through their doors this week, including a lot of babies.
Pinky squirrels, because they literally are pink. You think of things that have nests up in trees, so the birds, the squirrels, they're just getting blown out and completely decimated. So, lots of babies found there, lots of injured adults found as well that people are bringing in.
As they help them recover, Marin expects that record number of intakes to grow.
As people continue to sift through what's happened in their yards, or work crews are going through the areas, I fully expect to have above average amounts of animals coming in well through the weekend.
But Marin says no number of animals is too much. They're just grateful people are taking time to bring them in at all.
This little mouse was actually the very first intake of the day for 170 people that, despite having their own issues, cared enough to bring those animals to us. I mean, that just speaks volumes about the Austin community right there.
Now, because they've been taking in hundreds of these baby animals, they say donations are really needed right now so they can pay for the specialized formula that they need to care for all these animals. If you want to help them donate, we posted more information on KVUE.com.